how do you find joy in times when there seems to be a lot of big challenging things happening around our world? Look at climate change, look at politics, look at the economy. There's so many things going on that are big and maybe scary to a lot of people. I think that it's really about how you choose to think about the things, is how you can live your best life and how you can find joy every day. And I think that's the goal today, is really to, how do you do that when there's things, whether they're good things or bad things to you? Bottom line is there's always going to be things, and there's always going to be change, and there's always going to be things that are outside of your control. But the thing is, you can always control how you respond. And that's what Son and I want to share with you today. Some of our little tricks and tips and some of the ways that we find to still find peace, harmony, and joy with all the changing going on. So, Sana, what are your initial thoughts here?
It's such a great topic, Scott, and so always timely. The first two things come to mind. First is this idea of cognitive bias and error. And we may have talked about this before, but researchers have shown that there are over 200 mental shortcuts that we take. So, for example, one is black and white thinking or confirmation bias. So, confirmation bias is just noticing things that support your point of view and ignoring those that don't. So these mental shortcuts are all important so that we can get through our day. But imagine that we have 200 of them operating at any given time. That's a lot of shortcuts, which lead to errors. So when we realize that, we can think about our perception of the world or the events or the change that we're experiencing and wonder, what am I actually perceiving accurately? Like maybe all this doom and gloom that I'm feeling, depression, anxiety, anger, whatever, maybe I'm basing it on something that just isn't true or unlikely or not very true. Let's see.